Caveman Keno. Oh, it's just Keno with the caveman logos, I guess. Doesn't look like it's any different. Craps. So they have a craps machine up here. They did have the none of your business craps right here. Well, no, they still have it. $1 over there. Or you can play it here. Same price, $1. Whichever you like. That's pretty nice. Because that's real dice. That's real dice. That's nice. But this one here would be on the team. So if you're sitting here or here, you'd be playing the same game, the same dice. Over here, if you're sitting here and here, you're playing two different dice. So if you're both looking for a 10, I mean, you might be looking for a 10, he might be looking for a 6, and you're not really in sync with what you're hoping for. You're not as excited when the number comes in. So this is over here more like a team craps. It's $1. I did like that one better at first, but now I kind of like this one better, because if the person you're with is not really playing the same game as you, it's kind of weird. So maybe one of them is when you're in here by yourself. So play the individual game when you're by yourself. Unless maybe you're real competitive with the person you're with, and you can play two separate games and see who comes up best. Let's face it, that's not all that uncommon. Myself included. Shrimp trio. Now tonight they should have the prime rib. Specials. We got breakfast. Wine special. Mosa, $4. Prime rib, there it is, $24.95, Friday and Saturday. Okay, it's back to Friday and Saturday. But I think they have a prime rib on Thursday. That's just regular menu. I don't know what the difference is. I think it might be a different cut. It might be a little bit smaller and about $3 cheaper. Preseason NFL. Yeah, it's a tough one to bet on. you know who's really going to play, you have a big advantage. But who knows that? Maybe the family of the head coach. I think there's a lot of insider trading going on the NFL preseason, in my opinion. If you know for sure that the fourth string quarterback's going to play a whole quarter and the other ones are only going to play a few minutes, yeah, you know who to bet on.
What time you going to be here?
Funny thing about that is sometimes that'll flip right back in your face. And those young guys come out and they're more motivated. And maybe they're playing against those scrubs on the other team. And they look like Joe Montana. And you get your butt whooped. Chicken sandwich, $14. Wow. Hangover burger, $16. Sliders, $13. Yeah. That's what we got now. Ooh, look at this. A nice looking machine. Yeah, I like that. Look at this. This used to be my favorite machine. 1 penny. If you just want to waste time, this is the place right here. Of course, you're isolated way back here by yourself. No one's ever going to come back here and offer you a drink. Not because you're playing a penny machine, just because they don't want to come back here. It's too far. They'd have to walk all the way over here. Some beautiful slot machines. Look at that Wizard of Oz. That's a very expensive slot machine. Wow. This Copa room, this is where the Rat Pack plays. The Rat Pack is back. 24 years. Oh my goodness, how many of those guys are the originals? Any of them? I don't know. I still only know 3 Rat Packs. Dean Martin, Sammy Davis, and Frank Sinatra. Wait a minute, is Frank one of them? Let's go back and see if it says. No, I'm not sure. Yeah, but if you put a gun to my head, I could only come up with 3. It's hard to think when someone has a gun to your head anyway, so that's not all that bad. A little cafe, coffee. You gotta have a lot of patience when you go in a coffee shop. That's why I don't go. I don't have any patience. Because 3 people in front of you, one of them says, I want a pump of this and a pump of that, and just a little spritzer of cinnamon. And then at the last minute they add one more thing. That's why they got to charge so much, because people are such a pain in the ass. Oh, Kenny Davidson playing tonight. I don't recognize that name. You should see the girl's picture on here. Tuscany Gardens has a real good reputation locally. It's one of the best family pools all over Vegas, in my opinion. Very family friendly. And they stay open late, like they're supposed to. So many places close their swimming pools early, and it's over 100 degrees outside. There's no reason for them to be closed. Most everybody in that room's wearing a mask. Well, yeah, I better not say anything about that. Let's just say I'm not wearing a mask. And I'm not intending to ever wear one again. These are some of the best rooms all over Vegas, in my opinion. They're very big, and they have a couch, pull out. It's a pull out bed, and then they've got the 2 queens, a sitting watching TV chair. They're very oversized. If they rebuilt this place tomorrow, they would never build them that big. There's so much space. This is the lap pool. Normally don't see anyone swimming laps. Just usually soaking. And this is the fitness center. Again, just a lot of space. This is just a huge property, area-wise. The buildings are only 3 floors high. But the potential, I mean, this could be bigger. This is a footprint that could house something like a Resorts World. That's how valuable this property is. I keep thinking someone will buy it and make the biggest mega resort the world has ever seen right here, because it's so close to the Strip and it's got so much potential for the land mass. But it's a cash cow right now. It's a family-owned property. They're probably very happy with the money that's coming in monthly. They can leave this to generation after generations behind them. And it's still in great condition. Don't get me wrong, it's certainly not a teardown. But the only reason it might be is because of the land value. No other property like this in Vegas. And you got to go way out to get this kind of property. I mean, this is like spread out like Green Valley Ranch. So many people have never heard of it. I'm talking about people that have been coming to Vegas for 20 years. Maybe they stay at the Flamingo or Harrah's or MGM and say, have you ever checked Tuscany? What's that? The restaurant? No, it's a hotel. No, I've never heard of it. It must be way out. No, just off the Strip. Nah, I don't think so. Lying to me. So they have a few rooms that have a view of the Sphere, but only a few. I guess it'd be on this end, and you'd have to be on the 3rd floor probably. Yeah, because those trees over at Meridian are blocking. You can see it from here. 3rd floor would probably have a good view right there. Yeah, I think that Rat Pack show probably pretty good. I mean, if it's been going for 24 years, I guess they know what they're doing. Even if it's not the same people. I know there's no way it's the same people. But normally if you have a show going that long, you just plug and play. You got one guy that's retiring, and then you got another one coming in, and you can get the voices right. I don't know how much of it's lip syncing, how much of it's real singing. There's no telling. Probably doesn't matter. But that Kenny Davidson, I haven't seen that name before. For that Piazza or whatever bar in the front. They use Circa for their sportsbook. So this is the Circa connection, which is pretty cool, because if they didn't have that, then Circa would only have the downtown location, and you'd be stuck if you wanted to cash a ticket. If you had bought it downtown, or vice versa, if you bought it here and you're staying downtown, you can still go back to the Circa and cash your ticket. Alright, well, hopefully I'm right about Frank Sinatra. I have to look that up, then I'll apologize. But I don't edit my mistakes, unlike a lot of people. I'll just let them go. If I edited all my mistakes, I wouldn't have any videos. Alright, that's it for Tuscany. I'm out.